Welcome back. The local stock market today reverses the losses of earlier 3 sessions, making 0.75% gain on the composite index at past lunchtime in Lagos. Leading the comeback Friday were big consumer goods and commercial banks. And as we count down to the closing bell on the local stock market for the week in less than an hour from now, let's get a bit of an insight into the trading day now from Chukwuma Anyanwu, who's the head of research at GTI Securities. Good afternoon, Ms. Anyanwu.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
So give us a sense of today's trading day so far.
Well, like you pointed out, optimism seems to be filtering back into the market. So it's looking like we're going to have a green close to end the week to sort of calm the nerves of people who have lost a lot of money in the last 3 trading sessions, which hasn't been very positive. So yeah, it's looking like we're going to close the day and indeed the week on a positive note. Some optimism from investors. A lot of investors are focusing back on stocks like Zenith Bank. We are getting a lot of activities around Zenith Bank, and of course, we're also getting a lot of positive feedback from Nestle. Surprising, considering the fact that it was a company that didn't exactly outperform on the bottom line end of their financials for 2016. It's actually trading up again. So yes, that and a few of the other blue chip companies are driving the market up again. So yeah, it's looking like a green day.
So what's your outlook on the market next week? Are we likely to see the positive momentum continue?
My opinion about the market has always been that until foreign investors back into the market, we will not see as much stability as we ordinarily would expect. I think next week will also continue the same sentiment. It's positive that we've gotten some stability on the exchange rate, and if that continues, if we continue to see that optimism, and we continue to see very well thought out policies from the central bank and indeed the fiscal policy administrators, then yes, it will give some impetus for the expectation that foreign investors will come back. And once that happens, then we'll see the kind of stability and upswing we expect in the market. But for next week, until that happens, I think we'll still see bargain hunting opportunities. When stocks go up, we'll see sell down pressures. And when they turn down, you get to see a re-entry of investors coming in. So up and down movement will likely prevail next week as well.
Well, thank you for your time, and do have a pleasant weekend. Chukwuma Anyanwu is the head of research at GTI Securities. The listing of Nigeria's $1 billion Eurobond will spur liquidity towards the nation's infrastructure gaps. The Director General of the Debt Management Office, Dr. Abraham Nwankwo, said this in an interview with Channels TV after the listing of the bond on the FMDQ OTC Securities Exchange this morning.
About 22 days ago in the form of Eurobond. Now, this Eurobond is already trading on the floor of the Nigerian of the London Stock Exchange. But we thought that it's good to bring it home too. That is, to list it on Nigeria's stock exchanges. Therefore, yesterday we listed it on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. And this morning we've listed it on the FMDQ OTC Securities Exchange. The essence of this is that Nigerians who want to buy and sell the Euro bond don't need to link up with the London Stock Exchange because we have our own exchanges here. So they can right here in Nigeria buy and sell the Euro bonds because the Euro bond is already trading all over the world. The one we issued 21 days ago. Yes, we've gotten the proceeds and we're going to be paying the coupon every 6 months. However, people who are keen on Nigeria are every day looking for the same bond. So they're buying it from those who are holding it, possibly at a higher price, and selling it. So it is also a profitable market. So we want Nigerians to participate in this profitable market. And that's why we have brought it home to the stock exchanges in Nigeria, including the FMDQ today and Nigeria Stock Exchange yesterday, so that Nigerians who want to buy and sell the Eurobond should participate. So it's opening the access to Nigerians. So Nigerians are part of what is happening globally.
What do you make of the argument that a lot of Nigerian traders hardly trade on dollar-denominated bonds? Do you think that the sentiment will be coming more from offshore investors or Nigerians in diaspora?
Yeah, that's because you didn't provide them with a bond locally. That's the point we're making. there was no foreign currency denominated bond that is listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange or on the FMDQ OTC. So that's why we have now made sure that this Eurobond is also listed on the stock exchanges in Nigeria, the Nigerian Stock Exchange, the FMDQ OTC, Securities Exchange, so that Nigerian dealers can also deal on the Eurobond just as they're already dealing with on the FGN bonds, which are local currency bonds. So these are opportunities to solve that problem.
Earlier on, you referenced the fact that the yield has now been dropping to about 7.2%. Talk to us about this.
We told Nigerians that when we went to the market about 22 days ago, the response we got from the investment community, about 800% level of subscription. The type of yield we got, the coupon we are paying, 7.875% for a 15-year bond, is an indication that there's a huge interest of international investors in the Nigerian economy. Investors of all types, portfolio investors, foreign direct investors, banks and other financial institutions who want to provide lines of credit to Nigerian banks and Nigerian corporates. There's huge interest in Nigeria. So because we issued a 1 billion euro bond at 7.875, and over 5 days, it's been trading downwards. By yesterday, it was trading at something about 7.2, as against 7.875. That means the yield is falling. That means the price is rising, which means many people are pursuing this Nigerian bond. That shows the intensity of interest of investors in the Nigerian economy. That means investors have serious confidence in the Nigerian economy. Therefore, what is left for Nigerians themselves in all sectors of the economy, in the public sector, in the private sector, as individual families, as corporates, as governments, the various institutions, to make sure they are doing the best they could do to contribute their best to the recovery of the economy, because the outside world is ready for Nigeria.
And with that, we'll draw the curtains on today's program. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I am Bisi Adebayo. See you next time.